Greetings. We just got done eating, had a nice meal here at Red Lobster. You see that? You see this? Look at this. Look at that, baby. Look at that. You see that weather? You see that beautiful scene out there? Look at that. Look at them trees. Look at them trees. Look at that, baby. Look at that. Look at that, baby. How you guys doing? I just want to make a little video here and talk about, something regarding language learning. So, man, my Instagram inbox is flooded. I can't possibly respond to everyone because pretty much everyone is asking the same question. They're asking me what is they're asking me what is the best way to start learning a language, and it's it'll take me some time. It'll take me like several months to respond to everyone's question. But look, I'll make this video. Basically, look, this is what I do, okay? I'm gonna give you the bit of a breakdown of what I like to do. I talked about it before, but basically, what I like to do when I start learning a language, okay? I like to learn things naturally. I like to spend at least 3 to 6 months learning things naturally, just playing with that language, getting experience with that language, okay? And I normally do that by doing a lot of listening. I like to listen to some podcasts. I like to watch some videos, just to get some exposure, to get a pretty good grasp or a concept of the grammar. I mean, not the grammar, the pronunciation, accent of the language. So that you can do that through just listening to podcasts, watching certain videos and whatnot. I like to do that. I also like to create sentences, learn phrases, learn phrases and create sentences using those phrases, and then try to use them on native speakers. This is what I like to do for at least 3 to 6 months, and it works out pretty well. So, like I said, you get after doing that for about 3 to 6 months, you get a pretty good concept of how to go about enunciating the words, that good stuff. But you still won't be familiar with the grammar. Now, after 6 months, I like to go ahead and dive into the grammar and start learning how things work, structure, and it's dealing with cases, that type of stuff, anything dealing with grammar. So that's what I normally like to do. Now, I would say you could start off with grammar if it's a language that's related to a language that you learned before. I think starting off with grammar would be good because you pretty much have a concept. For example, I'm gonna give you a good example. So, Mongolian is one of the languages I'm learning right now. I pretty much started learning that language with grammar. Mongolian is a difficult language. Pronunciation is pretty different, so it takes like a bit of time to get used to that. But I started with grammar with that language simply because it's an SOV language. The structure is just like Japanese, Korean, Persian, Hindi, and see, I'm very familiar with that structure already. So when I started learning the grammar, it wasn't very confusing for me. There were some new concepts, and then they have vowel harmony, which I'm familiar with due to playing around with Turkish. But in that case, I will start learning grammar. You can learn grammar if it's related, if the structure is related to a language that you learned before. So that's simply what I do when I begin learning a language. So you got 2 options. You can either start learning a language naturally, learn phrases, create sentences using keywords and whatnot. Let's do a lot of listening, listen to podcasts, watch videos, get like get a concept of how the words are pronounced, and then try to use that stuff with a native speaker. You could do that. Or if it's a language that's related to a language that you learned before, you can do you can go ahead and start learning with grammar, because it's not going to be very confusing, because you have experience with a language that's similar to that. But that's my little rant there. That's why I'm gonna put that out there, because I got a lot of new followers. Like I said, my Instagram is flooded, my inbox. A lot of people are asking similar questions, and I can't possibly respond to all of them. So that's how I go about learning languages. What do you guys think? Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm out of here. Peace out. Thanks for viewing.